Hello, everyone. My name is Anna. Welcome to my podcast. Today we talk about job interviews. A job interview is a meeting between you and a company. The company wants to know if you are a good person for the job. You also learn about the job and the company. Many people feel nervous before an interview. This is normal. I also feel nervous sometimes, but you can prepare and feel better. First, learn about the company. Go to their website. Read simple information. Try to understand what they do. For example, do they sell clothes, food, or services? Second, read the job description. This is very important. It tells you what the job is about. Look at the main tasks. Think, can I do this job? Third, prepare simple answers about yourself. For example, who are you? What is your experience? Why do you want this job? You do not need difficult words. Simple English is good. Also, prepare your clothes. Wear clean and nice clothes. You do not need expensive clothes, just tidy and professional. One more thing, be on time. Try to come 10 or 15 minutes early. This shows respect. Today we continue and talk about common interview questions and how to answer them in a simple way. In job interviews, people often ask similar questions. You can prepare for them. This helps you feel more calm and confident. First question is, tell me about yourself. This is a very common question. You can answer with simple information. Your name, where you are from, your skills, your experience. For example, I am Anna. I am from the Netherlands. I like working with people. I have experience in customer service. You do not need long or difficult answers. Short and clear is good. Second question is, why do you want this job? Here you can talk about your interest. For example, I want this job because I like this company. I like working with customers. I want to learn new things. It is good to show motivation. Companies like people who are interested. Third question is, what are your strengths? Strengths are good things about you. For example, I am friendly. I am hardworking. I am responsible. I learn fast. You can say, I am friendly and I work hard. I like helping people. Fourth question is, what are your weaknesses? This question is more difficult. Be honest but positive. For example, I am sometimes shy, but I am improving. Or, I am not very fast with computers, but I am learning. Do not say very bad things. Keep it simple and safe. Another important tip, speak slowly. You do not need to hurry. It is okay to think before you answer. You can say, let me think. Also, if you do not understand a question, you can ask, can you repeat, please? Or, can you speak more slowly? This is very normal. Interviewers understand. At the end of the interview, they often ask, do you have any questions? You should say yes. For example, what is a normal day in this job? What training do you give? This shows interest. Today we talk about body language and speaking style. This is very important in interviews. Sometimes what you do is as important as what you say. First, let's talk about body language. Body language means how you move your body. In a job interview, try to sit in a good way. Sit straight but relaxed. Do not sit too loose or too stiff. Look at the interviewer. Eye contact is important. It shows you are interested and honest. But do not stare all the time. Natural eye contact is best. Your face is also important. Try to smile a little. A small smile makes you look friendly and open. Do not cross your arms. This can look closed or nervous. Keep your hands relaxed on the table or on your legs. Also, do not move too much. Some people move their legs or hands when they are nervous. Try to stay calm. Now, let's talk about speaking style. Speak clearly and slowly. Many people speak too fast when they are nervous. This is normal, but try to slow down a little. Use simple English. You do not need big or difficult words. Clear English is better than complicated English. It is also okay to make small mistakes. Nobody expects perfect English. The most important thing is communication. If you do not know a word, do not stop completely. You can say, I don't know the word, but I mean, this is a good strategy. Another important thing, do not interrupt the interviewer. Wait until they finish speaking, then answer. If you need time, you can say, that's a good question. Let me think. This sounds natural and polite. Also, show interest in your voice. Do not speak in a very flat way. Try to sound positive. Even simple sentences sound better when your voice is friendly. For example, bad. Yes. I worked there. Better. Yes, I worked there, and I learned many things. Small changes make a big difference. Finally, remember, interviews are not only about perfect answers. They are about communication, attitude, and confidence. We talk about common mistakes in job interviews. If you know these mistakes, you can avoid them and feel more confident. Let's start. Mistake 1. Not preparing. Many people go to an interview without preparation. This is a big problem. You should always know what the company does, what the job is about, your own experience. If you don't prepare, your answers can be unclear. Mistake 2. Arriving late. Being late is very bad in interviews. It shows disrespect. Always try to come early, maybe 10 to 15 minutes before. If something happens like traffic or a train delay, you should call or send a message. Mistake 3. Speaking too much or too little. Some people talk too much and go off topic. Others give very short answers like yes or no. Try to find balance. Give a clear answer with a little explanation. Not too long, not too short. Mistake 4. Not listening. Sometimes people think only about their answer and do not listen carefully. This is a mistake. Listen to every question. If you do not understand, ask, can you repeat, please? This is better than guessing. Mistake 5. Negative talk. Do not speak badly about your past job or your old boss. Even if you had a bad experience, stay polite. For example, do not say, my boss was bad and I hated the job. Say instead, I wanted a new opportunity and more learning. This sounds professional. Mistake 6. No questions at the end. At the end of the interview, many people say no questions. This is not good. Always ask at least one question. It shows interest. You can ask, what is a normal day in this job? What do you expect from a new worker? Final advice for today. Do not try to be perfect. Try to be clear, calm, and honest. Small mistakes are normal. Interviewers know you are human. Today we talk about difficult interview questions and how to stay calm. Some interview questions are not easy, but you can still answer them in a simple and honest way. Let's start. Question 1. Why did you leave your last job? This is a common difficult question. You should be careful and positive. Do not say bad things like, "My boss was terrible." Instead, say, "I wanted a new challenge. I want to learn new skills. I am looking for a better opportunity." Keep it calm and professional. Question 2. What is your biggest weakness? We already talked about this, but it is still difficult. Good answers are honest, but not too negative. I sometimes feel nervous, but I am improving. I am not very strong in one skill, but I am learning. The important thing is to show that you are working on it. Question 3. Can you work under pressure? Here you should stay calm and positive. You can say, "Yes, I can work under pressure. I stay organized and I focus on my tasks." You can also give a simple example from your experience if you have one. Now, let's talk about how to stay calm during the interview. First, breathe slowly. If you feel nervous, it is okay. Take a small pause before answering. Second, remember, you do not need to be perfect. The interviewer is not your enemy. They just want to know you. Third, if you make a mistake in English, do not stop. Just continue. Most of the time, people do not care about small mistakes. For example, if you say something wrong, you can correct yourself. "Sorry, I worked there for 2 years." This is normal. Also, it is okay to say, "That's a difficult question. Let me think." This gives you time and makes you sound calm. Another tip: focus on one question at a time. Do not think about the whole interview. Just answer step by step. Finally, believe in yourself a little. You do not need to be the best candidate in the world. You just need to be a good match for the job. Many people think the interview ends when you leave the room, but there are still a few important things to do. Step 1. Be polite when you leave. When the interview finishes, always say thank you. For example, "Thank you for your time. It was nice to meet you." This is simple, but it is very important. It shows respect. You can also smile and shake hands if it is normal in that country or company. Step 2. Do not worry too much after the interview. After the interview, many people think, "Did I say something wrong? Was my English good enough?" Try not to overthink. You cannot change the past interview. Just wait for the result. Everyone makes small mistakes. This is normal. Step 3. Send a short follow-up message. Sometimes it is good to send a message or email after the interview. Keep it very simple. For example, "Hello. Thank you for the interview today. I am very interested in the job. I hope to hear from you soon." That's enough. Do not write a long text. Step 4. Learn from the experience. Every interview is practice. Even if you do not get the job, you learn something. Ask yourself, "What did I do well? What can I improve? Which questions were difficult?" This helps you become better next time. Step 5. Keep trying. Sometimes you will not get the first job you want. This is normal. Many people apply many times before they get a job. Do not give up. Every interview makes you stronger. Final words. Job interviews can be scary, especially in English. But with practice, they become easier. Remember, prepare simple answers. Speak slowly and clearly. Be polite and positive. Learn from each experience. You do not need perfect English. You need clear communication and a good attitude. Thank you very much for listening to my podcast series about job interviews. I hope it helps you feel more confident. Good luck with your interviews. Bye for now.
Leave a comment under this video and one of you will get 40 English lessons for free.